being the voice there tomorrow, I think it's a huge opportunity to get a lot of eyeballs on what's happening here. I mean, I think this is about to blow up into a lot larger issue than it even did today. This bill has been moving forward, Senate Bill 290, with an incredibly concerning provision in there that's unconstitutional, that goes after our free speech, and it's a disparagement provision. It brings a new cause of action to where agriculture producers, whether they're making perishable or non-perishable products, or any of the farming practices of which they're using that are contributing to water quality, to human health, or a multitude of other issues, they can bring suits forward that have one-way attorney fees, meaning if they sue us and we prevail, we don't get anything. If they sue us and they prevail, they can hold us liable for their attorney's fees. So this is really a gag order against anybody speaking out against the impacts of agriculture on waterways, on human health, on a really broad variety of things. We drove up overnight to Tallahassee, got here at like 2 o'clock in the morning to speak against this bill. They put it all the way at the end of the agenda for this morning. They're reading through the rest of the bills. We get to our bill, and they decided to postpone it.
Tab 6, CS for SB 290 on Department of Agriculture and Consumer Service by Senator Trunow. I understand, Senator Trunow, that you wish to temporarily postpone the bill?
I do.
So this is what I'd like to do. There are a number of people who have come from all over the state, apparently, to testify.
Madam Chair, if I could. So I think ongoing conversations with these parties will be ongoing. So some of the testimony that you may hear today is on the bill as it stands today, but I think some of these things will be rectified in the future. So with that.
Okay. This is kind of unprecedented, but I with this weather, people are having trouble getting places. I even had trouble getting here myself the other day. So that concludes our agenda. Does any senator wish to be recorded as voting on bills before the committee today? We'll start down there, and Senator Boyd.
Thank you, Madam Chair. On tab 12, show me voting in the affirmative on 624.
Senator Martin.
Thank you. Affirmative on tab 7, 292.
We were confused, they were talking about public comment. Next thing we know, the meeting was over. We didn't have an opportunity to get up there and explain. We knew something weird was going on. There was clearly some behind the scenes action happening that we couldn't quite put our finger on. Pretty quickly after the hearing, the Agriculture Commissioner, Wilton Simpson, sent out a pretty belligerent tweet, falsely accusing the Senate Committee Chair, Kathleen Passidomo, basically blaming her for not taking up the bill. But that's not what actually happened. We later realized that the bill sponsor, Keith Trunow, didn't have the votes in committee to move that bill forward. And if the bill had gone up for a vote and failed, it would have died right there and gone no further. So postponing it was really the only option he had. This bill is part of Wilton Simpson's big agriculture package. It's his pride and joy, and letting it die in committee would have been a disaster for the whole package. So now what we're seeing is a lot of behind the scenes maneuvering and honestly some political digital warfare as they try to regroup and figure out how to get the votes they didn't have.
What we have here are people that are intentionally spreading false information, making false accusations, and that's what you have here. And you said it best, and for someone to have that opinion is completely false.
We want to be very clear. Our expectations is that Section 48 of Senate Bill 290 is gone. There's nothing in there that's beneficial for Floridians. Every part of Section 48 in that bill is bad news. This is why Americans are frustrated with these omnibus legislations that deal with so many different issues that are totally unrelated. The legislature, the Florida Senate, is intimidated. They saw us show up today. They've seen that our concerns are expressed all over social media. Now is your opportunity to use your voice to educate yourself and be prepared for when the next hearing is on this bill. Our senators need to hear from you, and they need to hear Section 48 from Senate Bill 290 needs to go.